So this is a quick video about my HTC One M9. As people who have been subscribed to my channel for a long time will know, I've been a HTC fanboy. However, this phone is going back for repair. Well, not for repair, they're going to completely exchange it, as the phone gets so hot that it actually stops charging. Now, as you can see, I have had to set my phone screen to sleep after 15 seconds due to the extreme heat generated by this phone. So yeah, severely unimpressed with the M9. Overall, the phone is really nice. It works really well. A lot of people have said that the 20 megapixel back camera is not that great. I think it really depends how much time you spend using it. You learn how to adapt to using the camera well in different lighting and different situations. I think the Toshiba sensor is not quite as good as the Sony sensors used in other phones, but the phone itself is really nice. However, not very impressed from a 3-month-old handset. Whilst on charge overnight, as I have done with every device I've ever owned, it got so hot that when I actually touched it, it burned me. Now, didn't cause any damage to my skin, but it was hot enough to wake me up. So yeah, not great. Would I advise getting this phone? Yeah, still. It's a really nice phone. However, the stories about this phone heating up are very true. I've had phones heat up before. My HTC One X used to heat up quite a lot. In fact, that actually got screen burn on my One X eventually from the constant heating up. However, this phone doesn't get screen burn, but it does get exceedingly hot, and when I say exceedingly hot, I mean almost as hot as a set of hair straighteners. It was too hot for me to hold when my phone had overheated in the middle of the night the other night. It got so hot that it stopped charging whilst it was still plugged in, and as you can see, still using the official HTC charging equipment that came with the phone. So yeah, not good. But I have a new phone being delivered tomorrow from my carrier, Hutchinson 3G, who will happily send me a completely brand new handset in exchange for my faulty handset. So, good service from 3UK, as usual. Rapid internet, really good deals, and really good service when something actually goes wrong with your handset, as I've had this for a few months now, and usually your carrier will only support you for 28 days with a replacement. However, they, after speaking to their technical support team, decided that the best option would be to give me a complete replacement handset. So they did awesome. And when my new handset arrives, which should be tomorrow, I will be reviewing this phone properly, like I did with my Desire HD. Now, in between these phones, my Desire HD videos and my M9 that I have now, I've owned many HTCs, all of which have been phenomenal. Evo 3D, which was an awesome phone. The camera for standard pictures was awful, but for the 3D aspect it was excellent. And watching 3D films on that phone was brilliant, and the phone is still functioning now, even 3.5 years after purchasing it. and I got that phone courtesy of my Desire XD break-in and my insurance paying for a new phone, which moved on to the white HTC One X, which is still in service, still works flawlessly, still has screen burn like it did within the first 3 months. However, the phone was too good to send back to be repaired. I didn't want to miss that phone because it was just too fun to use. And then I moved to the M7, which also is still in service, working flawlessly. Camera on that thing is flawless every time, better than the camera on the M9, in my opinion, in certain circumstances. And I don't include low light in that, because everybody seems to go, oh, the ultra pixels camera is just for low light. Well, actually, the ultra pixel camera on the M7 took far more photos for me with very little effort, with very high quality, than my M9. The M9's camera seems to take a little bit of work to get a perfect photo sometimes, and the M7 you could just click and shoot and it would give you a perfect picture pretty much every time. Now, the recent camera update on the M9 has improved the camera quality drastically, so it is really good, and the video quality when recording on the M9 is awesome. But yeah, really strange problem to have with a really high-end handset. However, I'm not going to say that my other handset doesn't have any problems. My iPhone 6 has developed a charging port fault, so that is also being picked up this week by Apple to be either repaired or replaced, depending on what they see fit. Which phone do I prefer? Well, this is my daily driver. But the iPhone 6 is still really cool, and you can't get away from how much easier the iPhone's camera is to get a good photo every time. However, when making video calls or using the front camera, this phone kills everything else, including the iPhone. So yeah, just thought I'd inform everybody of the problems that can and may occur with your M9. Bye.